Oh, what?
It's recording.
Camera's so awful.
All right. This is the Big Little Podcast, episode 1. All right. So today we're going to get into the origin story, how it all started, and why we're filming this today. So, lady, I will let you kick off the origin story since you started it.
I get a little comfy.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, well, this is so weird.
No one's going to watch it. It doesn't matter.
Okay, you're right.
Here's Zeke. He's the chairman of the board.
Yeah,
Big Little Paws.
he loves chairs.
He always sits on chairs. That's why he's the chairman.
And this one is Fitz.
It's magic.
Oh, there goes.
There you go.
All right.
Episode 1 is kicking off perfectly. So, origin story has to do with our old guy, Bear. So,
He is 9 years old now. I adopted him when he was 5. And he has a lot of health issues. And one vet visit cost me $800, which I had to pick into my savings for, and to get him the care that he needs. Sorry, buddy. And speak. And I was already like dog sitting for my neighbors and friends, so Bryce kind of motivated me to get on Rover to do it more, and it was good extra money, extra cash. Sorry, buddy. To pay myself back one, but I just started finding a lot of joy in it, so I continued to keep it going.
yeah.
In my 1-bedroom apartment with no balcony, nothing.
Yep. And we moved now after our friend left this place. We moved downstairs to where his unit was. And he has big windows, which makes it feel a lot bigger. And he has a small little yard so the boys and the dogs can go out in the bathroom.
We also adopted a second dog.
Oh, yeah.
Magnus.
He's huge.
He's bigger than Bear. We have 2 King Shepherds. So their bills are not cheap.
Yes. Bear doesn't have insurance.
No, it won't cover because he has a lot of pre-existing conditions, so insurance will not cover him.
Bear was hit by a car and lost his leg before her.
Yes, before me.
Yes. So he was...
I adopted him with 4 legs. Sorry, buddy. Fitz looks like he's having the time of his life.
So Bear was adopted with 4 legs, but he
Yes.
had like that straight leg because he was broken.
So actually, so whenever I walked into the shelter, because I just woke up one day and I decided I'm gonna go to the shelter and get a dog. Before that, my dog died. My dog Simba died 2 years before, and I was already like thinking of adopting a dog. But I just woke up and went to the shelter, and he was the only dog not barking, not going crazy. And I was like, I've always loved German Shepherds. And I was like, what's this guy's story? He got up to say hi, and he had a straight leg, a dislocated hip. That's our boy. Bear guy. Welcome, my honey.
Ignore the dirty floor.
We run a dog business in here, so it gets dirty. But he got up and had a dislocated hip and leg, and I was like, oh shit, what's this guy's story? And they told me he was hit by a car and left on the side of the road, and that's how he ended up in the shelter. And I was like, let me take him for a walk. Took him for a walk. I fell in love in 0.5 seconds, and then I went home with him. And he's been the best thing to ever happen in my life. He's the sweetest boy, gets along with everyone. Harley barks. He's been vocal lately. I think that's just him getting old, but he's a good boy overall. And then I felt the same way with Magnus, and I just had to say, get him too.
Yep. So now we have 2, and we started dog sitting, like she said, because Bear's vet bills are very expensive, and had to dip into savings to pay for them.
Yeah.
So when we moved down to this apartment, we started scaling, you could say, the dog business, and we took on a lot more clients. The thing is this apartment's actually smaller than the other one. So it's very.
But we
tight.
have a yard, which is
Yes,
nice.
we have a yard. It's definitely better, but it's also small.
It's very tight. We once had, what was it, like 9 or 10
9.
dogs at once?
Yeah, we had 9 dogs and it's under 700 square feet. So
Yeah,
yeah.
650.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was a lot. So now the good news is we bought a house and we are moving into it Tuesday. So today's Sunday, so we're moving into it in a few days. But we had to film our first podcast. We had to film that here so you can see how shitty the place is that we've been doing it in.
Take you on a tour.
Yeah, so
This is it.
okay,
That's
literally it.
it. We are in it. This is the
That's
place we're
it.
working
Here's-
right now.
There's the outside, that's their bathroom. There's our desk, that's where we work from home. So it's tiny.
It's tiny.
So the new place is about 2,300 square feet, I think,
Almost 24.
almost 24. We got a good sized backyard. We have a sunroom that they're gonna be able to hang out in. A 2-car garage, which is huge. So hopefully we'll be able to put in a bath there, a dog bath in there. And then use that space for the dogs to hang out in, and then that in the sunroom and the yard. So we'll be able to separate ourselves from the dogs and have an upstairs for ourselves
Get some sleep for once.
so we can get some sleep and not have all of our stuff covered in dog hair. Well, it's still probably will be covered in dog hair.
It's always going to be covered in dog hair because we have German shepherds.
Yeah, and they
Mhm.
shed.
Oh, well.
Yeah, they're huge. So that's it. That's the origin story. That's episode 1, and
Yeah.
that's why we're filming right now. And we will talk to you later for episode 2, whenever that comes out. Peace.
In the new house.
Yes. Oh wow. Ooh, that's cool. That's so cool.
That's funny.
Oh, I didn't even stop it. I did it wrong.